What's up, guys and girls and fellow wolves and wolvettes? All right, so this is your boy James C. Lovett. Oh, thought I was gonna say the Bad Wolf. Not this time. It's getting old. Let's go on to something new. It's your boy the Bad Wolf. All right, so check it out. So this particular video is about the DS-11, but more so, it's about the acts and conditions section. Now, a lot of people have asked me what should I do and this, that, and the other. I just in the beginning, told all people, just leave it blank or cross it out as you see fit. Typically, the explanatory statement overrides that particular information anyway. However, just to make a statement of clarity, because remember, if you do read it, it does say, if any of the below mentioned acts or conditions have been performed by or apply to the applicant, the portion which applies should be lined out and a supplemental explanatory statement okay, hold on before I get there. So my post office here, I won't give the name and bust him out, but he's been doing this for 15 or 20 years, right? He's handled all my information. I always hand him an explanatory statement. When I handed him that, which clearly said explanatory statement on the top, he said he didn't even know what that was. There's at least 2 sections in here where it says an explanatory statement is needed. But remember, they're bean counters, they're low-level functionaries, nothing against my people who are in the post office, or should I say the United States Postal Service. But if you're doing this specifically, this is your job, you're that guy, you should know what everything on here says, at least. Now, when I was talking with one of my clients, they were talking about how an agent, she called them and will try to convince them to be U.S. citizens, which afterwards, when I explained the whole information to them, they were like, oh, so she just didn't know. Yeah, because low-level functionaries are not taught this information. Now, I don't know if they get any kickbacks or anything from keeping people as a U.S. citizen. I don't know. Way too early in the game. But you have to put everything on the table because you never know. So by the end of the conversation, she just was like, okay, we'll go ahead and process the information. And what happens from that point on is they put their information in, but that's not the end of the line. That information is then sent to another location, which is part of national security, so I'm not going to give that information out. Unless I already did another video, but I'm pretty sure I didn't give you guys the address because that would have been really dumb. But they process the last part of it. Okay? So with your explanatory statement, okay, keeping also in mind that because of that conversation, we now know which department to ask for when we hand in our explanatory statements, which I've updated the explanatory statements. And so now we are asking for the special processing, but also to have it reviewed by this particular department. Okay, so it kind of helps the process. So stay loyal to your channel, people. Okay, like I said, some people talk about it, we be about it. All right, so I digress. Let's get back. So it says, unless an explanatory statement under oath or affirmation by the applicant should be attached and made a part of this application. So when the one lying agent told my clients that she just tears them up and that they don't attach them, they are attached at the United States Post Service. You cannot tear them up. That is part of our written information and document. That is a federal offense. You are tampering with people's personal information, citizenships, and confidential information. You can go to jail. So I hope she sees this, because you're a liar. And even if you are doing this, you're going to get caught. Because I hope your boss is watching this. Because as I know, they do watch this stuff. So, anyway, to all the rest of the people out there doing a great job processing, thank you. Don't be mad. So, the whole fact of the matter is then you have to fill out, well, you don't have to fill out this as long as the explanatory statement is, but if you want to put this in the correct position, if you will, this is what you should do. Now, there's multiple ways, because of how my brain works, I can figure out 1,000 different ways to fill out this particular form. But this information comes from a guy who wants to kind of remain private. So thank you for your information. He achieved a 5-star, which is something that we've done on our channel. We've achieved the 4-star, we've achieved the 5, and maybe one out of every probably 80 have gotten the 3-star, to which case later on they've redone it and gotten their 4 or 5. So, but from somebody who went through and got his, I don't know how long it took him, I don't know how he learned the process. He might even be on the inside. I've had some of their agents contact me, so I don't know. I give people their anonymity, or could I say anonymously? Anyway, he sent me his information, and on here what he did is he took a red pen on the acts and conditions section. Sorry you can't really see it. I could zoom in, but it's just going to be blurry, and you're going to be close and blurry. The first part where it says, if any of the below mention, okay, he put that in a box, okay. Now, according to the 4 corners rule, by boxing something really means that it's not there. Maybe he just did it to stand out for presentation purposes. I don't know. I'm not saying you have to do that. But the true key part of this is people are always like, well, what should I line out? Do I have to line it out? Whatever. Okay. So if you want to do it the old way, you leave it blank. Your explanatory statement supersedes this information for your declarations. But for those people who want to be even more thorough, the updated version of this would be, you're literally going to take your red pen, because remember, red pen means sovereignty, so you're overstanding the statement. And you're going to cross out everything in both paragraphs. All of it. But, hold on, put your pens down, as the teacher would say. The words United States citizen. Okay? So the words United States citizen, don't touch that. Right after that is a /, and then it says nationality. So does that mean just your national? Why would they have it other than to mean either national, or else you're basically voiding out everything but that on there. So in other words, you're differencing from everything on there by saying, remember it says, if any of the below mentioned acts or conditions have been performed, okay, you need to the applicant, it should be lined out. Okay, so you have not, they're saying here basically you have not, or you okay, so that the way they have everything written is, I have not, since acquiring, okay, so it's almost like double talk. So you cross out everything but the words United States and citizenship. Cross out everything else read in just that section. Okay? And that's how you're going to want to turn it in. Which also then should be accompanied by, because it says on here, your explanatory statement, which you guys know how to get that. You can either get it from me, or you can make your own, or you can get it from somewhere else. I don't really care. Just do what's best for you. So, now, I know for a fact, because he also sent me a copy of his 5-star passport card, and everything else he did on his. So even though we've achieved this and we don't really need it because our explanatory statement has been doing this, this apparently was either the old way or it's a good way to do it in conjunction with the explanatory statement, because he actually sent me his explanatory statement and it's really lengthy. Okay, it's like 137 pages or something like that, all of his compounding information. But what's interesting is as I go through his, everything that I have in mine is in his, but he expounded upon it greatly. Where mine is shorter and sweeter, and yeah, you're still looking at like 8 pages. I mean, if you really condensed it, you could probably do most of it in a page, but I didn't want to take anything away from the, I got you the hard facts, the bare minimum of what you need in there. So, but can you do it smaller? Yeah. Can you do it bigger? Yeah. Okay. But, a couple of pages is probably what you need to have a good, thorough amount of information to back up your supports. And so, could you do it on one page? Yeah, you could probably condense it down to that if you really, really wanted to. Maybe I'll take a look in the future and see how small I can condense it down. But for right now, you know, the 7 pages plus the 5 support pages, which you don't have to use all the support pages. One person asked me if they have to have the Social Security one in there. No, you don't have to have that, because you know what? On the DS-11, it says in there that yes, you don't have to have it, and yes, by law, you don't. It's not required. But, and I find this part funny, it may cause significant delays, and then they go, or possible denial of your application. Well, if I'm not forced to give you my social, how are you going to deny me because I didn't give it to you when you're telling me I don't have to? So see, that's that half stepping that they do. Okay. So, anyways, let's see what time we got here. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to break down some more information that he has in his to only help better the process. So don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe on the way out. I appreciate you guys. Support your channel. Support the site, blacksite32.com. And if you need any files or information, check it out. Check it out. Both site and down below or on the home YouTube page. We have it there in the About section. And check all those discounts and offers. You know, for Uber and Crowd Cow, which if you like steaks, they do the A5. It is fabulous. And they've got some good discounts and good quality meat right from the island, brother. It is good. So that's about it. Take care of yourselves. I appreciate you. I'm out. Holla at you.